When the clouds gather over the Elgon ranges, the people who live beneath those slopes brace for familiar terror. Landslides, a tragedy so frequent, it has become part of the region's painful cycle, taking lives, sweeping away homes, and turning entire communities into survivors overnight. This year in Kween District, the story is no different. After massive mudslides tore through villages, dozens of families found themselves crowded into a makeshift resettlement camp at Benet Primary School, a temporary sanctuary that is now exposing them to a new kind of suffering. Families here say they are struggling to find food, clean water, bedding, and medical care. Many have been forced to leave the camp in search for basic necessities. Otherwise, have already returned to their risky homes, choosing danger over starvation. Lillian Cherotich from Chulo village says the camp has almost no clean water. Families rely on a nearby stream, the same source animals use, leaving them exposed to contamination and disease.
I would like to request you to help us this water to make something just even like a pot, because this water we share with the animals. We also use to wash the clothes even inside here. That's why the water is not good. It is not good for us even to take this water. So I request the government to come and help us with this, how we can control this water to be inhaled.
She wants the government to extend piped water from the nearby Benet Health Center to save lives before a health crisis erupts. For Vincent Wandil of Chekutus, it is the lack of health services that terrifies him most. He says the number of sick people at the camp grows daily. 13 children and 6 adults at last count, many battling cough, pneumonia, and cold-related illness.
In this camp, our health is not so good, most especially our children who are now suffering with pneumonia, cough, and others. These children, their health is not so good. We have now over 13 children who are sick. Then also we have men. We have 6 men who are sick. Some of them have different diseases, including pneumonia, then psoriasis, I don't know for doctors. Otherwise, even women, we have pregnant women here. Some of them, they are not getting maternal care. Like even children, they are not getting enough vaccination here. So we request the government and also health workers to come and rescue us, such that we can even stay in this area safely.
Among the most vulnerable are expectant mothers. Patricia Chelangat says pregnant women have no access to antenatal care. The nearest facility, Cabroron Health Center 4, is more than 25 kilometers away. She adds that the bedding provided at the camp is unsafe for mothers to be. Food too is running out. According to camp storekeeper Peter Masai Mwanga, the small supply of posho beans and essentials given earlier has long been depleted. Families now rely on volunteers and nearby churches for survival.
The major reason, that's why I've stand nearby the camera here, is to tell the government that the little you have given us is running off, whereby I'm requesting the government to bring to add for us some food, so that we restore our lives. So the second thing is lack of salt, sugar, and some cooking oil and perfume for smearing when the people are passing. And some things like now steppers, if the person has washed, it can step down because the floods has taken everything. You know, we are total homeless. We are just staying here without anything. So I'm requesting the government to assist us with some basic needs. That's ones which I've mentioned on top. On top of that, I can request the government even to support us with the nearest health facility here to rescue our children which are suffering with pneumonia.
Local leaders say the suffering is unacceptable, and yet the rain threatens to return. More slides may come, fear is growing. Recent mudslides in Kween, Kapchora and Bukwa districts have already claimed at least 21 lives, with 11 people still missing. In response, the State Minister for Relief and Disaster Preparedness, Lilian Aber, ordered immediate relocation of communities in the high-risk zones. The Office of the Prime Minister, together with the Uganda Red Cross, began arranging emergency tents in Kabelio Parish, a site leaders agreed was safe. But even this plan was disrupted. Uganda Wildlife Authority rangers blocked the temporary settlement, saying the land lies inside Mount Elgon National Park. Survivors say armed rangers destroyed tablets and tents that had already been set up. With nowhere else to go, district authorities moved to the displaced families to Benet Primary School, where the struggle continues. Tonight, as the rain threatens to fall again, the survivors of Elgon landslides are pleading for clean water, for food, for bedding, for medicine, for a health post, for dignity. Their message is simply they survived the landslides. Now they need help to survive the calm. Story compiled by William Cheptoik, Uganda Radio Network, Sabay Region.